It's Saturday morning and you're in the right place at the right time for the Multicoloured Talk Show with Stevie Gerald and Eddie Hastings.
Good morning, guys. Welcome to the Multicoloured Talk Show.
Don't ask. Just don't ask.
I set it up. I set the studio up. It was working perfectly. I said, don't wear anything with green. So he comes in
yellow. This is yellow.
I know it's yellow, but it's got.
You don't get green chickens.
Yeah, well, no, but look at the state here. Look, boys and girls, ladies.
Don't apologise. I'm not the technical man, as you know.
Yes, but Steve, I mean, we're going to have to include that shade of yellow in it. What have you got on your hand?
That's a little chicken friend coming along to keep you company.
Oh,
yeah, I was like City Sweep. Remember, we were kids. City Sweep.
City. Oh,
the puppets.
Yeah, I remember. City. And Sue was there as well.
Yeah, the bloke ended up in prison, didn't he?
Well,
but the whole family ended up.
I bet he sat
it was heading that way. So he started putting hands up puppets, not way.
Yeah,
you're going down a dodgy road.
I bet he was sat there in the prison using all three puppets.
Probably.
Well, good morning, guys. We've got a great guest for you this morning. We're going to be talking a little bit later to an absolute legend.
A
legend. Used to be here in Tenerife.
I've never worked with him, actually. I've never... Good friends, over 30 years, but never actually worked with him.
Yeah, mate,
sweating in this.
He used to have a club. We might as well tell him who it is. Should we tell
him?
Go on. Should we tell him? Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, hang on.
What?
Oh, go on then.
Listen, Steve, I can't do this with you being see-through. Look, I'm in focus. Your chicken friends in focus. You have destroyed the beach at Playa de la Reina.
If we do just my little friend.
See, you've got yellow in there as well. Look, his beak's disappeared.
Who's on the beach? Get off the beach.
Yeah.
Right. Is that better?
That's great. Good.
Should we do that? Should we do this show like this?
Yeah, but it looks like he's got some sort of disease on his beak. Where's that beak been?
You don't want to know.
Really?
Right, tell him who's on. Who's coming on today? If you can manage to phone the right number.
Yeah, well, I got the wrong number last week.
Oh, I'm down here as well.
Look at... Oh, for God's sake, Steve. You are loose.
Yeah. Can we do this show like this?
Sooty and sweep, eat your heart out.
Right, there we are. There we are. That's better, isn't it? I'll go in the middle.
Yeah, live on stage. Live on air, on the phone. We've got the amazing Mr. John Sharples joining us in a little while. John, yes.
An amazing man. We're going to tell you all about him. A fantastic life so far. Absolutely incredible what he's done in his life.
Oh, yeah.
He's done more in 1 week than I've done in a lifetime.
Yes, he's absolutely brilliant. Used to be here in Tenerife, but he's moved to the mainland now.
Up in Mijas.
Mijas. Oh,
Mijas.
Why don't you just give them his full address? that would be. And his phone number and his bank account.
Let's see if you get the phone number right this week.
Do you know what they say, don't you? Never work with children or chickens.
I'm enjoying this today.
Yeah,
it's been a while since I've been on my knees.
Yeah, but the thing is, your head is see-through.
Doesn't matter though. At least they can see the beach.
The people are walking through your head. You're gonna get your what's
hang on, there's a bit of the mist.
There you go. Bit of a rooster bit going on there, Steve. Look at that.
Right,
that's great.
Where was I talking about? The hospitals in Scotland packed.
The hospitals?
Yeah, all the hospitals in Scotland are packed with children.
Oh, we got a few. Why is that?
Because at midnight last night it came against the law to smack kids.
Did it really?
Yeah, so yesterday was the last day to smack your kids in Scotland, and they were smacking them, I'll tell you.
Oh my!
So I came up with a new business idea. You want to hear it, Eddie?
Get a business. Go on.
A business idea for Scotland. If anybody in Scotland's listening, maybe my Alky brother's listening.
You haven't got a shout.
All right. Oh yeah, I don't. Oh, my knees are going. I've got to come back up. Yeah, I'm 55 years of age. Was that better? Can I do that?
Well,
so anyway, my brother, the Alky brother, he's got his son's birthday yesterday. David, that's his birthday. Don't know how old he was.
Yeah.
Not see those things. He was in a pram. And I came up with this idea for.
And that was when he was 27.
That's when he was 27. Easy. Just wheel them around from pub to pub.
Yeah.
What were we talking about?
You were talking about a business idea.
The business idea. If anybody in Scotland, this is it. Get yourself 2 buses. You need 2 buses. It's going to be very busy. And what you got to do, you've got to set up smack tours. That's not smack where you get Liverpool. Scottish smack. So, and you take them down to England for the day. Charge them 25 quid each.
Stop. What is Scottish smack?
A smack. Psst.
Oh, right. Because, I mean, he used to have a drug connotation, didn't he?
No. Yeah, in Liverpool.
Yeah. Everywhere.
Oh, I don't know. It's
Oh,
certainly not Scotland.
So, on with the business.
We don't
idea.
have a drug problem in Scotland.
Yeah, of course. On with the business idea.
Business idea, so you have your buses, charge 25 quid. Yeah, the mother can go or the father can go and take the kid with you. Drive them down to the Carlisle, just over the border, you're in England, and give your kids a good smacking, and then drive them home.
Yeah, brilliant.
25 quid each.
Yeah, why don't you go to stand over there and take that chicken costume off? What have you got underneath there?
Nothing.
Don't you?
That's what I said to him before we were on air. He says, take it off. I said, I'm not taking it off. Because I'm nothing. And I'm not doing the Cheggers. I'm not doing Cheggers.
Oh yeah, do you remember that when Cheggers did that?
Yeah, we talked about that. I said, when we get 1,000 likes, I'll do the show naked.
Yeah. Could be.
Is there any comments? Want me to take this off?
Yeah, I'll have a look at the comments. You take that off.
It's not fun then, is it?
Yeah, but you've got your puppet thing and other various. Oh, please.
I have never been kicked off a scene.
No, well, you're not being kicked off. You're just being slightly moved to the right. And then we'll talk about the American election. Oh, there you go. The beach is back. Thank God for that. Let's say hello to a few people. Good morning, Rob Taverner, Jane Baxter, Chris Fry, John Skinner, Arthur, my mate Glenn Rowe's over there. Andy Budds is there. Ghost Poultry, someone says, which is great. Tracy says, he's a chicken. Yeah, well, yeah, he is a chicken. Comments are coming in thick and fast. What was that? I'm sure if he'd gone to make us, he would have noticed it. Well, I think you would, yeah. Chris Fry says you're not 55 yet. What the hell's that? No, not for real.
Well, that's gone as well.
Oh no!
This is a good idea. I came up with this idea for Michelle in Delmar. Is to bring the price of property down. If you fancy a property in Tenerife, especially Los Gigantes, what you got to do is pay the guy next door of either side, they're up or down, right? Just pay them €5 and tell them to set the alarm clock at 4 o'clock in the morning and go out on the balcony. And just keep doing that. They'll soon sell up and bugger off, I'll tell you.
How many props have you actually got? Chicken props?
Thousands. God, look at the size of that mouth. That reminds you of somebody, doesn't it?
Whose mouth?
The chicken's mouth.
Chicken's mouth.
That mouth. Oh. Right, that's going in the bin. Right, is that better? I'm not in costume though, I don't feel right. I do apologise to all my fancy dress friends.
Do you know, I'm still waiting for you to turn up in a green t-shirt and they've just got a head floating. That'd be cool.
Yeah,
that'd be great. So good morning to a lot of guys getting some great comments in
the general election, is that what you call it? Presidential election in America.
Yeah, Raymond McKenna.
He's won it.
He's saying, hello, that's never a picture of Raymond. Works at the secret agent for CIA. Well, there you go.
Who was the CIA?
Raymond McKenna. Brilliant. Yeah.
I can't read it.
Well, put your glasses on, they'll fit under there. Good morning, James, Shirley, Gerard. They're all coming in. It's absolutely brilliant.
Where was I talking about? The presidential election. I said it from the beginning, didn't I? I did say he was going to win. Sloppy Joe.
Sloppy Joe?
Sleepy Joe. Sleepy Joe. Well, he slops as well. Sleepy Joe.
Joe Biden.
That's the one.
Joe Biden.
Yeah.
And he looks like he looked at this present moment in time.
He looks a bit better this morning. You seen last night. He's seen on the telly.
He's an old man.
Yeah, but he looked a lot better. I think they've swapped him because the bloke we seen last week was this old bloke. I'm fighting against George Bush. No, you're not.
No, you're not. It's Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
Poor Donald.
Yeah, I think he's done for. But you know,
how's the squatters' rights in America go? Because I think he's not going to leave that house, is he?
He doesn't need squatters' rights. The man's minted completely.
He's not going to leave the White House.
Well, where's he go? But he can't stay there.
No, squatters.
I mean, he could top and tail with Joe Biden, I suppose. Yeah. But, you know.
It looks like an old people song. Yeah. They all move in there.
Jimmy Flynn says, morning, boys. I feel Jimmy like Flynn. Chicken tonight.
So, Ada, what do you call it?
James Flynn. Sorry?
Ada. What do you call it? I told you the big word.
premonition.
Yeah, I think it was that.
Was that it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
What's going to happen? Biden's going to win. Yeah.
Right.
He's going to announce it tomorrow, maybe tonight or tomorrow. That announced he's going to win. By January, he's going to be assassinated.
That's controversial.
That doesn't matter. I just hope to God that they don't use the same bloke that tried to do Reagan in, because he missed.
I don't think. Do you know? I don't.
I miss it.
I don't think.
You get the bloke in done JFK, man. That was a good shot.
Yeah, the thing is, this is what I don't get right. I've never actually been into a job centre in America, but I don't think there's a board there say assassins wanted. I don't think it's a job you can apply for.
Mate, there is.
They're not using the same bloke. I mean, isn't it good to see the beach moving behind us? Look at that.
Yeah, but I'm not dressed as the chicken.
Well, your head is.
Right, anyway, so we've got John Sharples coming on, haven't we?
We have indeed.
And he's
yeah.
over there in mainland Spain, because there's a 1 hour difference from here in Spain. And this guy is an absolute legend, isn't he?
Oh, he is.
You know who his granddad was?
Yes, but don't you tell them. Let him tell them.
Right.
You might as well do the interview without him if you
Well, I know.
start.
Yeah, we could do.
Yeah. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to speak to John Sharples, but we know everything about him.
Why bother?
So we're going to save the phone call. It's as simple as that. So go, Steve. Tell them everything. John will come on.
John was born in Lancashire.
See, you're doing it now.
All right.
5 minutes. John's going to come on. You're going to say hello, and he's going to sit there and go.
Yeah, okay. I just,
you know. I mean, if you want to spoil the interview, can you?
I'm not going to spoil the interview.
I just got that feeling. You've
spoiled my costume today.
It wasn't me.
The only one, last week I asked you to do one thing.
Yeah.
Phone the number and you got it wrong.
Got it wrong.
This week you told me, don't wear green. And I'm not wearing green.
What colour did you wear?
Yellow.
Right.
So, I rest my case, my lord.
My fault. We are doing a lot of work on the studio for next week. This is Studio 1. Next week I'll
be in Studio 5.
Yeah, it's Studio 1.1.
Yeah.
That chicken is amazing. Which came first?
Great question. Chicken, the actual chicken dates back thousands of years. You know where the chicken first came from? And I know, obviously I know this, 24 years having the chicken shack. If there's anything I know about chickens. Chickens were first developed in Southeast Asia.
Didn't they come from dinosaurs?
No. No. So what happened was you had two dodgy looking animals. They weren't chickens, they were like feather animals. And they gave it to each other. And then you got an egg, and that egg cracked open, and that was the first chicken. So really, the egg came before the chicken.
Now, here's a question.
What do you call those people? You know that you get a donkey and a horse, and they give it as well, and they get a mule because then the mule has no sexual.
Donkey and a zebra.
Yeah, but hang on.
That's a zedonk.
Tell me the word because the mule they have a mule, and the mule's no sexual organs. Is that what you call a unicorn? No, what you call them?
No, a eunuch.
No,
a eunuch.
A eunuch? Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. But it's certainly not a unicorn. However, it would.
But you know what I mean? A mule's no sexual organs. I've dated a few of them, I think. In my time.
Do you know what? If we were doing a natural history program, you'd be the last person I'd have as a guest. So there was this four-legged animal running around with a unicorn on, and he found an egg and he gave it one.
So what's the word?
I don't know. Is it hermaphrodite?
No, it's something corn, isn't it?
Corn on the cob. No, I don't know.
No, anybody, tell me the words. Please tell me the words.
Somebody tell me the words.
The people with no sexual organs.
Andy Budd says he thought they came from super dinosaurs. Chris Fry says it's the egg. And Annette says that Trump has spit his dummy out. Well, he has well and truly spit his dummy out.
He's not giving up. He's not going. He's not going to give up until the fat lady sings.
Oh, let me tell you that in America there's a lot of fat ladies, and they all
They've run out of guns. They've sold out of guns.
Have they? Why?
Because there's going to be a big massive shootout. That's why, isn't it? It's going to be the Wild West.
Wild West.
I'm telling you now, Biden's going to win. Trump's going to fling more toys out the White House. He ain't going to leave.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, Biden gets assassinated, and then they're up. Whoa, we've got a civil war going on. Another revolution.
I reckon.
And that's when I'll come into it.
Yeah. you'll go over, open a chicken shack and say, come on, calm down, we've got unicorns.
There's lots of chicken places in America.
That is, yeah.
You know, there's one famous one, and I had Americans in from California in the chicken shack once, and they actually said, wow, man, this is better than Popeyes. And I think, oh, Popeye the Sailor Man, I'm like, what's he got to do with chicken? Apparently it's a big chain
Yeah.
called Popeyes. They're not in the UK, are they? Are they?
No, but we have got a Popeyes here. But it's not a chicken shack. It's up by
yeah.
right up Varadero, which is great. I'm not sure I've ever been in. I must pop in and say hello. Do a little film about Popeyes, because right up Varadero, there's really only one hotel in there though.
It's shut.
Yeah, but it's shut.
You've got Popeyes across the road and the Great Bar on the other side, Flintstones, great bar.
Yeah.
Fish and chips on a Friday, fabulous.
Martinis.
Martinis down there.
But we did the walk around.
You did, yeah, without me.
Yeah, well, I was off. I was off on a unicorn, and I was going.
Somebody told me that.
The cock.
What's wrong with the cock?
Well, which came first, the chicken or the egg?
We did that, the egg. Wasn't it? Because you had two birds. They were giving it to each other.
Two
and
birds?
Yeah, and then an egg was produced.
LBGQT birds.
Could have been. So then you get the egg, don't you? Then that egg cracked.
Right.
It was like, I told you, it was like when the horse was in a field, there was no other horses to give it to,
yeah.
And there was a donkey in the other field. The horse jumped over the field, gave the donkey one, the donkey got pregnant, and Bob's your uncle.
Here's a question for you, right? Is there a Nando's in Tenerife?
No, thank God, there won't be.
Oh, have you got the franchise?
Yeah, bloody Nando's.
Yeah.
He was from South Africa, wasn't he?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I think it was. Why are we all talking about the chicken shack today?
I don't know. Let's call it subliminal advertising.
Right. I went to South Africa. The first meal I had there, chicken chips and salad.
No way.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's a dish in South Africa. Portugal, obviously the piri piri chicken. Brazil, piri piri chicken. Anywhere you go.
It's chicken.
Am I shouting?
Yeah.
Bob Kerr will be on in a minute.
Yeah, we'll say no more. So listen, here's where your theory breaks down, just slightly, right? If there was an egg that hatched.
Oh, we're back to the egg.
Yeah, but if the egg hatched, right? Who did the hatchling with?
I don't know if have you ever had chickens? You ever owned chickens? I have.
No, I've never owned
Let
a
me
chicken.
tell you something. I'm going to tell you something. I'm sure everyone out there knows. A chicken doesn't just have one egg. The happier the chicken, the more the eggs. Did you know that?
Really?
Really, yeah. So a chicken could lay up to, I don't know, up to about 24 eggs at one go. So just say she had 4. Could be 2 males and 2 females. So there you go.
So that's incestual then.
We're back to Liverpool, aren't we?
Kelvin
How come we
Lemons.
always end up back in Liverpool?
Do we know what a clasper is? Do you both know what a clasper is? Do you know what a clasper is?
So a lady puts in her hair?
I have no idea.
Is that clasp?
No, John, Bobby's asking. Boblet is asking. Also, we've got Kelvin Lemon online. Ollie! Kelvin Lemon's watching.
Who's that? Somebody famous?
Keith Lemon's brother.
Who's Keith Lemon?
No, he's just some. Kelvin Lemon.
Who's Keith Lemon?
Holly's around in Studio One doing things.
You're getting a new costume for me, hopefully.
Yeah, no, I quite like the end. That's cool.
Can we phone John?
Yeah, shall we do that? Ladies and gentlemen.
I've never worked with John. I've known John for 30 years. I met John in Las Americas in he'll tell you, 1984, 85. He used to come over on holiday. And that's when we first met. And we just clicked. 2 lunatics in one pod.
Right. We're trying the phone line now. Just keep your ears open.
It's going to work. Oh, you got the right number this week.
Well, it sounds like we got a phone call. It's going on.
Oh, don't tell.
I hope you've given me the right number. It's there. He's there.
He's not.
Oh, thanks, Joan. It's what males who don't have penises have, apparently. And that's a clasper. So there you go. Did you phone him and say we could call you?
I forgot.
You forgot? You forgot to phone John Sharples.
You're calling him?
No, yeah, but you should have phoned him and said, listen, we'll call you in a bit.
Well, I couldn't have the chicken suit on.
He might not be. He might still be in bed.
No, it's 12 there.
I don't care what time it is there.
You got the right number, because you tend to give wrong numbers out.
You gave me the number.
Honest to God.
And I nearly found him earlier, and you said, no.
I think we should pre-record this show. Because the live business isn't working anymore.
Well, it is if you don't wear yellow and you give me the right phone number. Don't.
Hold Charlie.
Is that his name?
Charlie Chicken. Glasses are coming on.
Right.
I didn't want to wear them, but I can't get my glasses on. Oh, this would never happen. This would never happen if I was working with Gavin Nicholas. Have you got the right number?
You gave it me. I even read it back to you. Try him again. Here we go. This happened last week, didn't it? So, let's see what else we've got on here. We've got, why have you got up your hand up a chicken's bahookie? What's a bahookie? Brian McLaughlin wants to know.
He's from Glasgow. A bahookie is an arse.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, well, there you go. He wants to know why
It's a
you
Glaswegian term.
up a chicken's bahookie.
Well, I've texted him.
Yeah, text him then.
Trying to call.
Has he answered you?
I bet we've got the wrong number.
Do you really?
These things happen.
Well, to you they do. To me they generally don't. You know when I'm doing this?
He's calling me here. He's calling me here. Oh God. This doesn't work. It doesn't work, John. John. Hang on, John. I can't hear you. John. It's gone as well.
Have you got it?
No.
Oh, dear me.
John.
This is great. Oh, for God's sake, Jay. Oh.
I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening. I'm going to go away.
I wouldn't. You keep us covered. Keep us covered.
Yeah, listen, I don't know what's happened today. I came in here thinking everything was going smoothly, fan-dabby-dozy, and then it's just happened.
I think I may have fixed it.
Oh, is it you?
I'm calling him a different way. John, are you there? Connecting.
I'm going to go home.
You're going to go home?
Oh, John!
John, are you there?
Oh, God!
Are we there? Can you hear me?
How are you?
Oh, he's there, John! John! Welcome to the Multicoloured show! Talk show!
Now listen, this is not working.
Yeah.
Can you hear us, John?
It's trying to connect. So
Can
listen.
you hear me?
Send him
I can hear you. You keep dropping out, mate.
Yeah, I know. Listen, are you using WhatsApp, John?
He's dropped. He's dropped out.
Right. Okay. Well, we'll
Can we start? Can we just swear there?
Shall we rewind and start again?
I know. Everything just went wrong from the minute we walked in with the suit.
You keep talking to that. Have a look at the. Do whatever you do best.
What's that? I talk, don't I? I talk. I was going to tell you a story. What was the story about?
I don't know, mate. I don't know. We're trying again. We're ringing.
I was going to tell you a story today. And for the love of God.
Failing that, I'll tell you what we'll do.
Maybe he doesn't use. Maybe he doesn't. Maybe his WhatsApp's gone. His internet's gone. It's not working.
That's what I'm going to do. Right.
And what an absolute disaster. Internet's down. They've got heavy rain up in mainland Spain at the moment.
Give me the number.
I'm not going to shout the number
No,
out.
don't shout it out.
No, we've got four.
Listen,
We've got
everybody,
4 people.
Get a pen and paper.
We've got 4. We've got 4 people.
Right.
Can you see that?
Yes. You talk to people.
Right. I do apologise again. We spent half the show doing nothing.
Well, we'll just have to talk for an extra half hour, won't we?
No, I'm going. I've got things to do, haven't I?
You've
I have to go and go find a decent costume.
And a decent chicken, I tell you. Say no more. We're trying landline stuff now. So here we go.
This was your idea to call, John.
No, it was your idea.
I wanted to call Little and Large.
We go. Where's your chicken head gone?
Okay.
Oh yeah. Get your chicken head on. You got to come in costume of some description.
Let's phone the other John up.
What, the one from last week? You got us into enough trouble with that one last week, I tell you. Right, still waiting to see if John's going to answer.
No.
I
lost my heart to a Starship Trooper.
So did I.
No, it's not going to work.
Where's that number again?
We're going to have to apologise to John. So I just took my glasses off. You told me to put my hat on. I can't have the hat and the glasses, because the glasses go behind my ears.
You know, I'll tell you something.
Ah,
We're getting a call.
we're getting a call. Answer that, for Jesus, answer it.
Let's see what's happening.
John!
No, it's trying to connect. It's trying to connect.
I've been trying to connect for years.
There's something going on here. Give me that number. This is great, isn't it?
No, it's not great.
You can't beat live. That's what I'm saying. You can't beat live.
It's gone.
Text me your phone number.
Oh, there you go. Text on the number. Your number.
I will.
Put your number in there.
No. Right, okay. Let's go for this. Right.
He's got to text him his number, and then John's going to call us. And by the time John calls us, it'll be time for me to go home, because I'm only contracted for 1 hour here. That is the contract. You know that.
You are not.
I ain't staying any longer.
You're not under contract. I'll tell you that for nothing. You're not. You're not under contract. Whichever way you think you are, you're not. Right.
You'll be under contract.
No.
I'm getting seasick. Whose phone's going now? You've given Holly's number.
No, I haven't.
Yeah, he's calling Holly.
No.
Oh, he's calling Ian again
No,
now.
he's calling here.
Hello.
Let's try.
At last.
Are you there,
Better,
John?
Oh,
I'm all right,
bloody
kid,
hell,
yeah.
great stuff.
John, lovely to
Alright,
talk to you.
mate.
Unfortunately, we've run out of time.
God, I live in a place where there's a great big mountain hilly thing in front of me, so I don't have a very good signal sometimes.
Oh.
It's clear now. I've moved away from there.
Oh no.
Oh.
So, John,
How's it going anyway, eh?
well, we're going to start the questions, right? I'm going to ask you, how's it going anyway, eh?
It's all right. I've had a tough year. I mean, everyone's had a bad year, but you know, I wasn't very well, and I'm all swollen up. I've got a face like Richard Merritt, the Elephant Man, but I'm all right.
Oh, of course it's fine.
As long as you're not downstairs like an elephant man, we're okay.
I love that film. I totally love that film.
Which film?
Elephant Man.
Oh, it's black and white. It was an old movie.
Yeah, but I could never work out why they didn't do a sequel. Right, listen, John.
What did you do with it? Go on.
You are a very, very interesting man. You used to live here in Tenerife, and you were part of a double act called
Bitter and Twisted.
Bitter and Twisted, and that's where people are going to most remember you from. One of the most
In
successful-
Tenerife, they remember Bitter and Twisted.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but he was famous before then.
Yeah, well, we're going to delve into his history.
All right.
Go on then.
Yeah, because John, a lot of people don't know this. You were actually in the Guinness Book of Records, weren't you?
Well, I was. They took it out because somebody died attempting it.
Yeah, it was me. It was me, John. 14 days of disco dancing.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah,
I couldn't do it now, love. I
14
couldn't do
days disco
14 minutes
dancing.
now.
But John, what were you in the Guinness Book of Records for?
I just told you.
I danced for 2.5 weeks, non-stop disco dancing.
You're mental.
I
Absolutely
know.
mental. And
You
you
just
say
do it once either.
And you
I did
said-
it a year later as well.
somebody died trying to beat your record.
Yeah, somebody in Canada apparently died trying to beat it a few years ago. But they took all the duration records out of the Guinness Book of Records.
Oh, and that's your fault.
Sorry?
That's your fault.
Yeah, probably.
Right. Now listen, I think was it your granddad who was very famous as well?
Yeah, Grandad was Bernard Ewins, who played Stan Ogden in Coronation Street.
Stan Ogden. Hilda's on-screen husband for God knows how many years, and it's. I think everyone will remember Stan Ogden.
What about your singing career, John? When you were a little boy, I seen the picture once with your little shorts on, your little blazer, your tie, you were singing soprano. Is that true?
Oh, yeah.
Is that true?
Yeah, I sang in the Preston Orpheus Choir, Carmina Burana.
Oh, right. Oh, good grief.
He's been around. He's worked with big names. You worked with the Nolans. You never worked for me though, have you, John?
I I've not worked with you, but I've watched you work. Once was enough, but it was an experience.
Oh dear, John. I remember we first met way back in the 80s. We used to work for Fred Ponting.
That's right.
Yeah, lovely man.
I had a great time. I was entertainment manager at Ponting's holiday camp in Southport, which held about 3,500 people, and I had a team of 18 entertainers, and we all saved a bit each week. And at the end of the year, we all came over to Tenerife, and there you were in Bar Yomelli.
That's right, yeah. You used to come in and annoy me every night.
Oh, we loved it. What a good atmosphere. You created a great atmosphere in there. It was great.
Great days, John. And then you went away, you've come back to Tenerife, you were in Gran Canaria, you were in Mallorca.
Yeah.
Now
Have you been finding out this bloody information out?
I've been stalking you, John. I've been stalking you. Since you turned me down on a date once.
John, I've got a couple of messages for you. Annette John Lawson says, hooray, he's a legend. Bob Kerr says, hello to John from Bob and Jill.
I love him.
Oh, brilliant. Lovely Bernard, he was so great, says Wendy John. And Andy Buzz says he likes a bit of Carmen Barina, aka the Old Spice advert theme. Now listen, John, before you left here at Tenerife, you did open a club in Porto, didn't you?
Yes, we opened a bar called The Majestic, and we did. We only opened 4 nights a week. I think basically we made a little bit of a mistake in picking Puerto de la Cruz, to be honest.
Yeah.
Not the right place for tourism, really, for British tourism.
No, did you ever go there?
Yeah, I was there. I did. I sneaked in one night. John seen me, and by the time he could do anything, I sneaked back out the door again. It was a lovely little club, very dark inside, a bit seedy. I thought, where's the dark room round here? It was a bit. It was a lovely little club up there. As you says, John, it was just wrong time, wrong place.
I'll tell you what, though.
If I could have picked that club up, Steve, and put it in the middle of Latin America, I'd have been laughing.
You would have been.
The club itself was great. It had got a great stage next to the bar with a lovely auditorium. It was the perfect shape for the club.
John, John, when you left Tenerife, this place was absolutely jumping, wasn't it?
What, because you left?
Oh, yeah.
No, not because he left, because the time he left. How long have you been away for?
How long have I left? How long is it since I left?
Yeah.
It's 6.5 years ago.
Is it? Jeez.
Right.
Yeah. That was the last bit. Highland Paddy. That was the place, Los Giantes, wasn't it? You were in Highland Paddy, TJ's.
That's right. TJ's was doing cabaret then. I don't think they do it now, do they?
No. Nice cocktail bar now. Fabulous.
Lovely cocktail bar. Annette John Lawson.
No, we were busy. I did 13. What was it? I did 2 shows a night, 13 days a fortnight, and I got 1 day off.
Wow.
John, Annette is asking, will you be doing the cruises again?
Yes. But not just yet, thank you. I'm vulnerable because of my illness that I had earlier in the year, so I can't go on anything like that at the moment.
I know you weren't. I know you went through a state of, shall we call it, ill health? But how are you now? How's your health now?
Well, basically, I had cancer on my tongue.
Yeah.
Which is the worst place for me because I love using it, you know.
It's a family show, John. Family show.
I know. Okay. Well, it's your dirty mind, Stephen.
I assumed that one of your hobbies were licking stamps.
Yes, I was talking about.
Yeah. So, well, that's what I was talking about, actually. Yeah. But no. So I had that, and thankfully they could treat it without operating, and they did chemo and radiotherapy, which knocked me for 6. I lost 5 stone, which was brilliant. I'm putting it back on now slowly.
Oh, no.
But the funny thing is, and it's not a fight. I don't find it a fight. I found it. Everyone else does the fighting for you, and I just carried on as normal. But it's 7 months now since I had any treatment, and all the side effects are a nightmare. Can't taste anything, can't swallow in the morning. It's awful. It's awful.
Yeah.
But you're still working on, John. You're still up there in Mijas doing your quizzes and all sorts.
Yeah, well, I'm doing Dragtastic, we're called now, but we've had at least 10 shows the whole year.
I know. John, you're not on your own. the work has just literally dried up for a lot of great acts, especially like in the south here. I mean, Los Gigantes, we have acts, as you know, but the majority of the acts are based in Los Americas, and the work situation is desperate. What's it like in Mijas? The same?
Absolutely dreadful.
Yeah.
There is not a single venue doing cabaret.
Oh dear. It's
dreadful. There's one doing it, but his numbers are so low he can't afford acts like ours. We're 2 people, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll tell you one big difference over here, though, mate. When I worked in Tenerife, it was great. You go in, you do 45 minutes, and off you go, don't you?
Yeah.
Not here. It's 2 45-minute spots.
Well, do you know, that's how it was for Holly and I when we first started in Mallorca. We were doing 2 45-minute spots, and sometimes you do 2 45-minute spot sandwiching an act that is only doing 45 minutes. So you'd start the night, act, and end the night. But
so you weren't top bill then?
Sorry?
You're not top bill?
Well, we were.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, the only place I was got top billing was in like chicken restaurants and things like that. Yeah.
John, what is rock and roll bingo?
Oh, do you know, it's just the best night ever. It's something you could do
advertised.
in your place.
Well, what is it?
Oh, mate. Listen, when I say what it is, you're going to think, well, that sounds like a load of old rubbish, but everybody loves it. Basically, you make up bingo cards, and on the cards, there's songs instead of numbers, yeah?
Right, yeah.
In your computer, you just play on, what do they call it when it's in shuffle?
Yeah.
You play the 33 songs that are in the game, and when it comes out, you only play the chorus bit, and they all sing along and mark them off, and when they mark them all off, they shout bingo.
All right, that sounds fun.
It does.
I'll tell you what, it's rocking. I've done a 60s one, a 50s one, and then I've done the worst records one and stuff like that. It's rocking. It really works.
Good. I've always said, John, about you, you don't just sit back and take it. You know what I mean?
Well, sometimes I lie down and take
I mean, you go out there, you invent
You know what I do?
I have been known on occasion to see if I can take it.
John, you go out there, you're making new dresses, you're inventing new things, with the rock and roll bingo, you're always on the go, your mind's working for new things.
Do you know what I nearly said then? I nearly says that was a subtle innuendo, and I shouldn't say that. Listen, John, the future. What's lined up for you because it's all uncertain at the moment. Nobody knows exactly what's going on. So, what's the future for you?
Well, the future, hopefully, we'll be getting Dragtastic back on. I want to revamp the show, all new costumes and stuff, and go bigger than ever, bigger wigs, bigger shoes, you know. But also, I'm enjoying doing. I teach Spanish now.
Yeah, I've seen that.
And I've got about 100 pupils.
Is that online?
And no, it's in classes.
Oh wow.
I just take on at the bar for the morning, and then they come and I teach them Spanish, and it's going really well. And I've invented a game where there's cards so they speak to each other and stuff like that. You know, so they can, things like that. It's great fun.
Good.
It's great.
And how's the other thing I need to ask? How's your cooking coming on?
My cooking's all right.
Yeah, well,
I'm cooking for one these days.
Well, don't forget, we all seen you on Come Dine With Me.
Oh God, yeah, that was an experience. Honest to God.
Yeah, I felt sorry for you, John. I really did.
It was awful.
Still, you were there. You were there. It's just another string in your bow. Now,
I won it, which I was delighted about. But I've got to tell you this, right? In all that time, that full week, I never ate a bloody thing. You have a taste of it, and then they say, right, put it down, and we'll film this and film that. Then they take it off you. We're starving. I went out to dinner 4 nights that week and lost 5 kilos.
Oh, lovely.
Something else I'd like to talk about, if I may, and that is your poetry. You've turned into somewhat of a John Cooper Clarke of Mijas. Your poetry's great. In fact, on the Old Guy Rules, we read a couple of your poems out there. They're impressive.
Yeah.
How big is your catalogue of poetry now?
How's what? Sorry.
How large is your catalogue of poetry that you've written?
I've got about 250 now.
Wow.
And have you an intention of publishing them?
Absolutely. I mean, I was going to publish this year, but I think it's got to wait a year to see what goes on with this damn virus, really.
Absolutely, John. And the other thing, John, as well, we had a rumour coming out on the grapevine that you're all just about to start to write your book.
Yes, I have done. I've started,
You started it, John. Well done. Remember to mention me.
I've written the first 2 chapters. You're not in it yet, Steve, but you might be.
Lovely, John, lovely.
I've written the first chapter, and I've written 3 in the middle. And I'm currently talking to my mum about Grandad and about his life, because that's going to be in there as well.
Yeah, because as I said before, John, you've worked with stars, haven't you? It says the Nolans, Bernard Manning. You've sacked a few of them. You've employed them, little and large. You've worked with. You've been there, haven't you?
Yeah.
You've been at the top of show business.
I've really met and worked with loads of them. I mean, I had to sack some really good comedians like Jim Bowen, and because they were bloody awful. They died. You know, I mean, they're dead now anyway, but they died on the stage.
This was in Pontins.
And the Nolan sisters turned up to do a show for us. And it was called DAT then, DAT. Do you remember that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right, it broke down.
Did you talk?
So I said, have you brought... I said, have you brought... Sorry, there's an echo, so if I'm interrupting you, I do apologise. They brought the DAT with them, and it broke down. So I said, oh, God, what are we going to do? We've got 1,000 people waiting for you. Anyway, I went back to Chalet, and I got a CD of the Nolan sisters.
No.
And they agreed to mine to it. So they've gone on stage. I've gone, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Nolan sisters. They're all singing away. Anyway, at the end of the show, this woman came up to me. She said, oh, my God. She said, they sound just like the records.
Oh, lovely. Lovely.
These are the secrets that are coming out.
Yeah,
These are brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Now, a question, John. How do you manage to fit everything you do into a 24-hour session? Because it seems to me
he's on the go,
that he does everything all the time. There's not that many hours in a day. How do you, is it man management, time management, or I don't know?
I work on the last minute, really, and I don't really sleep a lot. I sleep about 4 or 5 hours a day.
But even during lockdown, John, you were constantly doing quizzes online. You were talking. I mean, I was watching you all the time. You put a smile on everybody's face. You do.
Yeah, absolutely.
Even now, we can't see you, John, but I'm smiling away because you're just lovely, lovely bloke. You have a talent of just putting your talent right through the microphone to people's rooms.
Do you know what?
Stop it!
Stop it!
No, I would say what you've got is, if you could put what you've got into a bottle, you could make a fortune. Because
he has made a fortune.
No, but what I'm saying is, he's just got that inane sense of reaching out to people. He's a performer. He's a master at his art.
It's in the family, isn't it, John? It's in the family.
Yeah.
Oh well, I don't know where it comes from. I mean, do you know what I think? More than anything, I think it's those great years at Pontins that teach you so much.
You think?
Yeah, it's got to be.
Oh yeah.
So, but mind you, I mean, before, in the day, most of your mainstream variety acts came through the Pontins and the Butlins route, the red and the blue coats and the yellow coats. Yeah. I mean, all your top variety stars came from there, and it was a great grounding.
Yes, it was. I mean, at the time I was working for Pontins, Shane Ritchie was the blue coat.
Yeah.
And he went on to do all sorts of dreadful shows that died on the artist, but now he's done really well, you know. Yeah. But he's a really funny guy, Shane.
Yeah.
A very talented comedian.
I did an interview with him when we had Power FM. He came in.
John worked on Power FM. Do you remember?
I know John worked on Power FM. I do miss the Holiday
and John,
Park.
and he had the Holiday Park show. Do you remember that, John, on a Sunday morning?
Oh yeah, Hello Campers.
Hello Campers. Yeah, that was funny.
Well,
that was good.
I was actually doing it on Expat Radio 2 for about 10 weeks. I did. Yeah. But my voice is dropping out and all the time, and some days I can't speak. So I had to say to Ian, I can't do it for a while, you know.
Yeah. He's doing quite well with that Expect Radio too. He's doing.
Did we get it here?
Well. Yeah, it's Tenerife based.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Why have I not been asked to work on there?
Why? Well, obvious reasons. But there you go.
I'm going to say, John, who's your agent? I need to change agents because mine's diabolical.
Yeah.
He got me 2 weeks in pantomime in Brighton this year. That's the way.
You're doing pantomime?
Yeah.
No, his life's a pantomime, for God's sake.
It's like a pantomime.
Do you know what Stevie's favourite pantomime line is? He's behind you.
No, it's not.
Yes,
Oh,
it is.
my favourite pantomime line is 40 miles to London, puss, and still no sign of Dick. That's my favourite line.
We need to put a warning on here.
Yeah, we'll get a health warning. This may offend younger viewers, you know.
John, is there any
No,
chance?
I don't
Is there
think
any chance you're coming back down to the Rock, back to Tenerife?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, lovely.
Well, when
I
you
miss
come-
it so much. I love it here. I've got a happy life here, got loads of lovely friends, but I do miss Tenerife.
It's something special, isn't it? Tenerife's got something special.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. I came off the aeroplane. I just felt, wow, I'm home.
Yeah.
Well, if all this nonsense, I mean, here in Andalusia, we're waiting for an announcement tomorrow. We may be getting a lockdown. We may be closing businesses early again because the virus is taking off again here.
Yeah.
And my only worry for you guys is because you've got your doors open again, you might end up back with it all again.
Yeah. This is a problem. But you see, the thing is, though, John, there is a little bit of a catch that's kind of keeping us safe at the moment, and that is, now that the UK's locked down, all flights are being cancelled. So
Yes.
it's a very sharp double-edged sword wherever you are in the world.
Yeah.
So we look forward to you coming and seeing us here in Tenerife.
Yeah.
And when you do, you'll have to come and join us on air live, because that'll be mental.
And free drinks at 60s bar.
And free chicken at the shack.
Oh, brilliant. Hey, listen, I'm hoping to come over January, February, right? If I can do, I'll definitely come and see you. I'd love that.
Yeah,
Oh, lovely, John.
You come and
Because
see
as
us
you know,
up
John, you still get thousands of fans here in Tenerife.
Oh,
the
absolutely.
Islands.
Just before you go, let's have a look what we're saying.
There's people sending messages in.
We miss you, John, in Los Gigantes. Morning, love your innuendos. Sit back and take it, says Steve. I both brilliant. And this one's for you, Steve. Do you still enjoy cider in a plastic cup?
Just say what?
That's what he says. Do you still, Alex Divers? Do you still enjoy cider in a plastic cup? You're not that crass, are you, John? You wouldn't drink cider out of a plastic cup.
I was
I
10.
don't use plastic, and I've bought metal straws now as well.
Oh, I got some of them. Yeah, I got some of them metal straws. It's all right.
Bamboo. I've got bamboo straws, John. I got them from Cambodia.
Oh, yeah, because you like it over there, don't
Oh,
you?
I like it anywhere, I'll tell you, yeah.
I bet you do, saucy.
Yeah, my 2 holidays were cancelled this year. I'm supposed to be in Brazil, John. If you want to go anywhere in the world, go to Brazil.
Yeah, but not on my own. I get lonely on my own.
I'll come with me, John.
I'd come with you anytime, mate.
There you
but
are.
I
I'll
don't
invite
like
you.
going on holiday on my own because I get bored. I get bored.
You won't get bored
Yeah.
with me, that's for sure.
Do you understand, John? Do you understand the basics of Einstein's theory of relativity? Let me explain.
Go on, why?
Let me explain what I mean. Because normally during the week, an hour is an hour, but this hour spent with him, it's almost like a complete bleeding day, right?
Yeah, because John, you only watch because we're live. I turned up dressed as a chicken, and I end up invisible. He made me invisible, so that the chicken suit had to come off. I had nothing on underneath, so I had to go and get a t-shirt, borrow a t-shirt. I'm sitting here with a chicken hat on.
Yeah. But John, what? Why would that surprise anyone? Listen, John, it's been an absolute pleasure. Sorry about the connection problems earlier. And we're just going to put it down to the fact that you live underneath a mountain, right?
That's right, yeah.
He's not invited us up, has he?
No, he hasn't.
I've invited him to Tenerife. He's not invited. John, you've not invited me to me, Has.
I've got what, sorry?
You've not invited me.
Yeah, come over.
Oh, lovely. Thank you.
It's lovely here.
Yeah.
Lovely here.
I wanted to, John, I seen you one day in Mihaj. We were walking down the street dressed as the Queen.
As the Queen?
You were outside
Dressed
your
as the
house.
Pope? No, I was dressed as the Pope.
Was it the Pope?
Yes.
Right.
It was during the lockdown,
That's
and
right.
all the neighbours were out clapping for every night, clapping for something or other.
And you just
Clapping people who had work when we didn't have any work. And they were clapping them all, and I came out and blessed them all one night. Just as a Pope.
I've seen that.
In 9-inch heel boots they were.
Oh, lovely. I mean, John, I seen that, and I was sitting watching you, and I thought, that's why we're friends.
Can I just say before we do say goodbye,
Yeah.
thank you so much. It brightened up my day today. Two lovely guys you are, and I've listened to things that you said before. I really appreciate you very much. Thank you.
John, you're always in our hearts. A lot of people miss you here in the Canary Islands.
I just have one more
Right, lovely.
comment. Just one more comment, right? Tracy Fagan has just says, how do you top this interview next? He's just a great guy. So you have been appreciated so much this morning. We're going to let you go now, John. Have a great day. In fact, enjoy the rest of your life, mate. And when you're in Tenerife, come and join us again.
John, lovely to talk to you as always.
I will definitely. I'll definitely come and see you now. I've got a bit of a sore throat, so I'm going to go and suck on a fisherman's friend.
Oh,
Send
me your number.
Care, guys.
Gentlemen, John over there in Vegas. That was fantastic.
Lovely.
Was that brilliant?
That was nice.
I really enjoyed talking.
No, he's got the personality, hasn't he?
He's just a great guy. He really is. I mean,
I've got great memories of him, John.
Well,
I'm sure we're going to get new memories as well. Give me my chicken fry. What's he doing over there?
Well, I don't know. He's took a nosedive. He's looking for an egg, I'll tell you. So, just to wind up this week...
been a bit of a disaster though, hasn't it?
No, but it's been fun, mate.
Yeah.
It's been absolutely hilarious.
The nice thing about doing this show, which I like, you know, it's unpredictable.
It is, yeah.
You have no idea. When I worked on the radio, it was unpredictable, and I hate things that are predictable.
No, but the thing is, it's a learning process, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's an absolute learning process. Don't forget, guys, we would love for you to pop over to our YouTube channel.
Oh yeah.
And
I know what I've got to talk to you about.
All right, subscribe to us, share us, like us, and set your notifications. Now, we know a lot of people are saying, I've got to sign in. Well, that's the way YouTube works, really. And just running across the bottom there, those are our Facebook pages. I'll go Rules, I Love Lost Gigs.
Yeah.
I Love Lost Christians.
I love the Chicken Shack.
Chicken Shack Fan Club.
I got a phone call this week.
Did you?
Yeah, I'm going invisible. And I got tipped off. You can deny it. It's up to you. Are you moonlighting on me?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Well, somebody said, Steve, keep your eye on that Eddie Hastings. He's moonlighting. He's got a new show. He's doing a show on the telly.
On the telly?
You're back, aren't you? You and Holly. Sitting on the sofa.
Yeah, no, we're not doing sofa this time. We're not doing sofa. You see, the thing is...
No, you're in a bar, drinking.
It's lockdown. It's lockdown. And, you know, to be honest, I'm moonlighting here. Because,
Are we moonlighting?
Well, no, I met Ollie 23 years ago, right? And we did that before. And it's two totally different things. This is so unpredictable. It's hilarious. You look like a complete chicken, you do, right? It's hilarious. I love this.
It's old. What was it your show called? Let's let people know.
The Old Guy Rules.
Old Guy Rules. Great little show. I did watch it.
Do you remember when we came down and featured the Chicken Shack in it?
Yeah.
That was a great film.
That was a good one.
That was brilliant.
I was on my medication that day.
Yeah.
I liked it when I was on the floor.
Can I just say, your medication, it's been a long course, hasn't it?
That's better, isn't it? That's what we should have done the whole show.
Do you know what? There is a line I could use now, but I better not.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I've got to go. It's been a busy week though, Tenerife. Very, very busy.
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely packed. The airports are packed. The aeroplanes are packed. People are still arriving. England's in lockdown, but people are saying still come over. They're still coming over.
How's that working?
I've no idea. Eddie, I've no idea. The planes are still coming. So you fancy a nice holiday. The sun's shining. 28 degrees today.
I have to say, 60s was busy last night. Chicken Shack was busy last night.
It's been packed all week, Eddie.
The question we're asking though is, how long can it last? With the UK being closed down, Germany, Belgium, France, they're all closed down. And like John says, Mijas, the Andalusia area, they're due to go into lockdown again. And here at Tenerife, we kind of wonder how long it can last. How long do you think it can last, chicken legs?
chicken legs on the floor. I don't know, John. It's the hokey cokey. We're in, we're out, aren't we? We're shaking it all about. I've no idea. You can't predict it. It's absolutely crazy. I mean, next week there's people just arrived on Tuesday this week, and they're told the return flight's been cancelled. They've got to rebook the flights and fly back home, and so nobody knows.
No.
There's people arriving yesterday. England's in lockdown, and they're flying out of Manchester Airport. Nobody's stopping them. Nobody's asking them that you're going for work. Is that essential travel? They're still coming, Eddie.
But the thing is, if a country says it's in lockdown and they're cancelling the flights, how are they getting here? Are they rowing or something? I don't know.
No, the flights are not cancelled. Flights are still coming in.
Oh, it's ridiculous.
Jet2, Ryanair won't give up. Wizz Air, they won't give up.
No.
Don't give up on me, baby. Oh, no, no, no. Oh.
Never work with children, animals, chickens, or Steve.
I'm here. They never did that in Suit and Sweep, did they? Robert, what was his Corbett?
Matthew.
Who was Ronnie Corbett? He's the other one.
No, not Ronnie Corbett. What was it? Harry H.
Harry H.
Harry H. Corbett.
He'll end up in prison.
Yeah.
Do you know? Do you know? Most of when I was a kid, most of my entertainers who were on the telly, they're either dead or in prison, aren't they?
Yeah.
Isn't any of them?
I'll tell you what, if you're going to start a show, you know exactly where to do your first booking.
Who?
Well, Pentonville, Windsor Green.
Yeah, any prison will do. I close my eyes.
Yes, you do. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been an absolute pleasure this morning.
I'm going to get a decent costume for next week that is not yellow, not any other green, yellow, green, any other colours.
No, look, blue's fine, blue's lovely.
Right.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to research, I'm going to put into Google, why did Steve disappear this week?
Don't give them ideas.
Somebody will know.
People do disappear, don't they?
They do.
What about him who fell off the boat? Robert Maxwell.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, fell off the boat.
That was here in Tenerife.
Yes, I'm saying.
It was, yeah.
I was here in Tenerife. He never feels live in Brazil.
Yeah. Listen, guys, thanks for all your comments. We will, of course, post the video back onto YouTube, on Facebook, and the podcast will be available on Spotify.
I don't understand Spotify. I don't understand that.
Oh, it's great. Yeah.
What is Spotify? I've seen.
No, it's like it's like a great big jukebox in your pocket, isn't it? Really?
So you don't see me, you hear me.
Yeah, you hear. Yeah. It's great if somebody's jogging or they got in the car, they can download.
They don't see me though.
No.
Oh, no.
They download the podcast and they can take you jogging.
Yeah, that'll be right. Yeah.
How cool is that?
Right. So that's it. If you're having a birthday this weekend, happy birthday. Have a great weekend, everybody. If you're in Tenerife, enjoy the sunshine. As I say, it's 28 degrees.
Come and see us at 60s Bar.
And come down to Chicky Shack. Busy. I'm off, don't forget, Sunday, Monday. 2 days.
Are you off? Yeah, we're only open Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday as well.
Part-timer too,
right. Are you enjoying your time off?
It's only 2 days.
Yeah, but
time I do my washing, my ironing, my cooking, my shopping.
Yeah, but you've not had that luxury before.
I used to work 7 days a week.
Yeah, we all did.
That's when I was poor.
Yeah. Guys, we'll see you next week on the Multicoloured Talk Show. I've been Eddie from the 60s Bar.
And I'm Steve Gerald from the Chicken Shack. Hey.
We'll see you next week. Take care, guys. Bye.
It's Saturday morning and you're in the right place at the right time for the Multicoloured Talk Show with Stevie Gerald and Eddie Hastings.